What's up guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to discuss something that helped me when I had zero appetite. So I'd wake up every morning and I'm generally someone who doesn't even really like breakfast. So this is a struggle. Trying to eat something, trying to shove something down can be a struggle. Well, it could be at least. I'm a little better now with that. But still, even so, when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm still not really able to eat. Some people are. Some people can open their eyes and they can just start shoving stuff down their throat. That's not me. And there were times when it was so bad. I mean, it wouldn't only be mornings. It would just be times when I'd even feel like I'm maybe hungry, but I just wouldn't want to eat anything. I would not be in the mood to eat. Um, Maybe I didn't like the food that I was forcing in because I was eating for performance. That could be part of it too. But just if you someone who struggles to put the food away, put the calories away, to put in more food, if you're trying to pick up more weight or just trying to get more food inside you, just to have a healthy amount of intake of calories. If that is you, then this video is definitely for you. In tomorrow's video, I'll discuss something for the opposite end, like if you trying to actually cut down, if you're trying to lose fat. Um, so be sure to check that one out. But for today, this one's evolved actually. Over the years, it started off really rough. The idea, the concept, and it was sort of a morning shake of sorts, to get my requirements in, um, both for a health aspect, for a body recomposition aspect, building muscle, keeping fat off, stuff like that, but stimulating appetite and just getting the food in. So this initially started with 5 boiled eggs. So, I mean, back when I was younger, I used to actually have the eggs raw. So, I'm sure many of you guys have seen Rocky. He has it raw. I used to do it raw with milk. Maybe add a little bit of Nesquik in, for those of you who know what Nesquik is. And then obviously I found out that there's bacteria in the raw eggs. So I'm like, okay, what if I boil the eggs? And then I boiled eggs for some time, and that eventually got so horrible. I couldn't look at another egg. I mean, I was eating like 5 boiled eggs every day, as one sort of meal. So I decided, what if I boil the eggs so that I get all the stuff out, and then I blend it up with oats and with oatmeal, and then I'll just put some coffee in because that will help mask the the egg taste, and then maybe even just throw some cocoa powder into, because I mean cocoa powder is healthy, and that will also just help mask it. And then yeah, sometimes it was peanut butter, even, whatever I could to mask it, but that egg smell, would always eventually come out. But the shake evolved. I won't recommend the egg shake for anyone. I mean, there were some days where I would really push it, and it would be warm in the car. I'd always have my cooler bag, and it would just get warm, and you pop that open, and that smell just whacks you in the face. So definitely wouldn't recommend that. But the shake has since evolved, and it's palatable for sure. It's actually not bad. Palatable makes it sound like it's terrible. It's not bad. It started off really bad. So what that is or what I find is when I take it is that, like, in the morning, I mean, obviously water, I'd recommend having your water first, but after that, is once I have that shake, is I won't be hungry, and I'll have the shake, and I find for the rest of the day, my I don't know, it's like as if my stomach is stretched, and I just have appetite, right? Um, so let's talk about the ingredients. Let's talk about what that shake looks like now. Now, I don't currently have it anymore because I don't need to stimulate my appetite anymore. I am able to eat more than what I need to. And that's also because I have flexible, more sustainable eating. So I add in the high calorie stuff alongside, the lower calorie, higher micronutrients, higher in vitamins, minerals, and obviously high protein, because that's one of my targets too. but I have more balanced diet, so I can fit the calories in. But this is if you're really struggling to fit it in. So right now, what that looked like before I stopped taking it was 1 scoop of whey protein, whatever your favorite flavor is there. Generally chocolate, and then I take oatmeal, raw oatmeal, and I blend that up in a blender first, and sort of blends it into like a flour or powder. I take about between 60 to 100 grams of that. Obviously, making it work for my calories, right? So this could be different for everyone, but it will give you an idea at least. And then I would usually add in. I take this as a chance to add my creatine in because I take that daily. So that's 5 grams. It's a scoop of creatine in there. And then that was that was that was the basis of it. So it was it's powdered shake, and I'd be able to take that with me anyway. And I just throw some water in, I use like 400 mils of water, pop that in, and I have my carbs, and I have my quick, fast absorbing protein. But what I found was that the oatmeal would sort of stretch my stomach, especially. Now first, this also started off with just having it just like that. So just taking the oatmeal raw like that and putting that in a shaker. Yeah, that didn't really work as well because it was thicker. So the texture, going down wasn't as smooth. The reason why this is so basic is simply because I wanted to be able to just pour it into a shaker, right? I didn't want to have to blend it every morning because I feel like that's such a mission. Cleaning a blender every day, washing. If you washed, washing a blender is it's not an easy thing. It's such a mission. So I didn't want to have to do that every single day. So I blend the oats up in its dry form, and then I pre-package it into like obviously if you bought those shaker cups, the bottom part that sort of screws on, I screw those off, and then I would package, like a scoop of my whey, a scoop of my creatine, a scoop of my oats, and I package those, and I had so many of them. And then in the morning, I just come and I grab that, and I'll take the container, 400 ml of water or milk in this case, if you're really trying to put the calories, pack the calories in, and then shake that up, and you can just drink that. Now, obviously, if you're adding this into a blender, then your options become a whole lot more. You have a whole lot more variety. The options open up wider. You can add peanut butter because obviously that's high calorie. That's really dense, and it just adds flavor. You could add fruit, you could add banana, you could add whatever you wanted to, right? But that's again using a blender. So this method was just sort of a simple, lazy ass method just to get that in. Now, yes, you could say for sure, why not take a mass gainer? Now, yeah, you could take a mass gainer, go for it. I found those things made me bloated. I found too much sugars in there, just didn't feel good, and actually I'd break out in more pimples and stuff. Now, I'm someone who already has problematic skin, and I've had problematic skin as a kid, so those mass gainers didn't really serve me well, at least. And another thing I would also add in is maybe some cinnamon into the oats and my whey, and I found that was perfect. Now for sure, the reason why you could go any sort of protein powder, I go whey for that specific shake because it's fast absorbing. So when you wake up in the morning, it's one of the first moments to take advantage of protein synthesis, and that's just the protein absorption. So if you're trying to maximize muscle growth, you at least want to spread that out a few times throughout the day. Maybe like three to 5 times at least. Of course, if you're intermittent fasting, which I'm not totally against because I've done that and it works really well, then you're a little limited there. But if you really want to take advantage of building muscle, well, that's at least what I wanted to do. So I came out of the intermittent fasting. But when I struggled to keep it down with my calories, intermittent fasting is a good tool. But not for you guys, because if you're watching this video, you're trying to get more calories in. So take that shake. My advice is try and take it as early as you can. Don't wait until you're hungry. Take the shake because this will stimulate your appetite. That's what I found. I won't be hungry, take the shake, and not long after that, I am hungry and I am able to eat. And yes, fiber, all that good stuff. I mean, everyone knows that oatmeal's healthy. So yeah, you can't go wrong. Try that out. Um, Obviously, if you're trying to get those calories in, and I mean, you could obviously do this more than once a day. I did it in the morning, and I found that was sufficient for me. But give it a try. Let me know what you think. My one tip would be, if you mix it, don't leave it too long, because the oats sort of absorb the water, and then you have to add some more water in to shake it up and then drink it. Um, if you leave it if you leave it with whatever sort of level of water, I found it sort of somewhat adjusted, and then it became a lot thicker. So yeah, I mixed it right away, and then I would down that. Another thing is, I don't think it's good to pre-mix your protein shakes and stuff and leave it, because I'm sure you're supposed to drink it like shortly after that. I think it starts its magic or something like that, or I don't know the science behind that. But try that shake out, and if you like this video, then give this video a like. Let me know that you liked it, and then consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell next to it so that you don't miss a video, because I post videos daily. Speaking of which, like I said, tomorrow's video I will be going over what to do if, or the one thing that really helped me tone it down with the calories, if you're struggling to turn your appetite off, if you're struggling to say, whoa, that's enough. My stomach needs to slow down, because I know that I've had enough to get to the goal that I want to get to, but my stomach doesn't know that. So if that is you, or if you know someone that is like that, then share this video with them, or wait until it comes out tomorrow. So hit that subscribe, tap that notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow.